It is grilling season, and one of the main things people love to throw on their grill are hot dogs. But today, we're going to make burnt-end hot dogs, or hot dog burnt ends, whichever way you want to say it. I love them. Sometimes I want a hot dog, but I just don't want this traditional hot dog with a bun and toppings. I just don't. So, burnt-end hot dogs is an amazing side, main, any kind of dish, and it's kid friendly on top of it. Okay, so I am using Nathan's jumbo beef hot dogs. This is not a promotional video. I am just using these because I like them. The reason why I like them is because they have no fillers, they don't have any artificial flavors or colors, and most importantly to me, doesn't have any corn syrup. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you all up closer so we can go ahead and get started. If you are new here, I'm Pam. Welcome to the channel. It's only a few ingredients, but the first thing we need to do is cut up our hot dogs. Now, these are hot dogs, and that means this is a very quick and easy recipe. Depending on the hot dogs that you use and the size that you use, you can either cut them into fourths or thirds. I like to cut these into fourths, so I'll go ahead and cut them in half first. Then cut this half in half. The biggest thing is to try to get them as even as possible. They do not have to be perfect, but you don't want a real big piece and a real little piece, if for no other reason except for even cooking. Okay, so from here, grab a plastic bag and put them in the bag. Now to the bag, we're adding brown sugar, some yellow mustard. You can use any kind of mustard you like. And I am using my Pam's Prep Fiery Hot All-Purpose Seasoning. You can use regular, you can use no salt. Take as much air out as possible. Zip her up. And then just combine. Now, you want to let these marinate at room temperature for about 10 or 15 minutes. So we'll be back. Okay, they have had their 15 minutes of fame in the marinade. Now we are going to head into our air fryer. I am using a coffee filter to line my air fryer so that it won't be so messy. Spraying it with a little Wagyu spray. Just a little bit is fine. Brush that all over. This is just so that your air fryer won't be such a mess and they won't stick, okay? So now we're going to take our hot dogs that have been marinating in that wonderful mustard and brown sugar and Pam's Prep Fiery Hot Seasoning and dump them into the air fryer. It's great if they can be in a single layer, but for this recipe, they don't necessarily have to be. Okay, now we're going to cook these at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. Everybody's air fryer is a little bit different, so check it. You want to turn them over at the halfway mark. We are about at the halfway mark. This is what we're looking like. And at this point, you can go in and turn them over physically if you want. I just tend to kind of shake my air fryer a little bit and let them roll around. And then back in they go. Okay, now we've been in here for about 15 minutes and this is what we're looking like. And at this point, we're going to go in with barbecue sauce. Use your favorite barbecue sauce or homemade sauce, whichever. And we're going to put barbecue sauce all over them, and they are going back in the air fryer for probably about 5 minutes. We will be checking on them periodically during this part because we want them like burnt ends, but we don't want them completely burnt, okay? Oh, and as we're checking on them, once you put the barbecue sauce on there, you want to turn your air fryer up from 350 to 400. Ooh, these look amazing. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And they smell delicious. Okay, so we want to take these out of here and get them in a plate. We're going to go over and do our taste test. Oh my goodness, these look delicious. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. Ooh, straight out the air fryer. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness. Amazing. You know we have to do a taste test, but do know that these can be cooked outside on the grill. They can be cooked in the oven, or like I just did, they can be cooked in the air fryer. Now I typically don't put these on the grill unless I am cooking more. If I'm cooking much more out there and I got a pack of hot dogs or two, I might do this, throw them on the grill. I'm not gonna fire up my grill just for this. Oven, I tend to not do it in the oven unless it's winter and my house could use the little extra heat from the oven. But 90-degree weather and I want something tasty, delicious, ooh, and fiery hot. This is the way to go. Ooh, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 1.5 million subscribers. Ooh, yes, I am dipping this in a little bit more mustard. Oh my goodness. Still kind of hot, y'all, but you know I gotta dive in. Oh my goodness. Have a bite, have a bite. Oh. Personally, I love a good hot dog and a good hamburger. I don't need the lobster. Y'all see I don't cook that on my channel too much. You know, I don't need the lobster and the fancy stuff. Give me a hot dog and a hamburger and I am so satisfied. And this right here, ooh, it is delicious. Quick and easy. Oh my goodness. Now, you can use any hot dog you want, and you can make as much as you want. The full recipe will be on my website, pamspreps.com. So be sure to go over there, and if you cook it, leave me a review. Let me know how you liked it. But this right here, ooh, perfect for a cookout. Oh my goodness. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 1.5 million and I will see you next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.